Hello and welcome to the Valorant Showmatch, also known as Project Aqua Thunder. I'm your host and caster for today's StarWise, and I am oh so excited because this is the first time we get to cast a Valorant match. I guess we've casted some pretty fun ones here, but this is going to be our first actual match between players that we know and love oh so dearly. And as you can see on screen, it rotates here and there. Maybe we can get a pause on that shortly, but we've got two different teams with two different players all together that are leading the charge on their teams. Team number one is going to be the Procrastinators, which is led by SargJug, Krinia, Nicole, CoXD, and Diana. I hope I pronounced those right, or as best as I could. But on the other team, you've got Amusi. You all know and love him. He's one of our beloved casters in Quantum League. We've got Avatar Korra, Deviant, oh my god, Isaac, and Solaris over on Team Strafe here, and these two players are looking to go at it head to head. Now, first off, we are going to go through the picks and bans in terms of maps. The first ban that came into play was Sarge's team Procrastinators, banning out Icebox, and Amusi's team banning on Ascent. Now, we get to the caster, and maybe the chat get to pick which games are going to come in first, second, and potentially third. And now we're just getting the games set up here, just to make sure that everything's going oh so smoothly. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Deviant or Deviant. Friends joke, yeah, maybe Deviant. But between those teams, right now, we're going to head into split for the first game. The second and third game, I don't know, maybe we'll put up a poll for the chat to decide. Maybe we'll just decide it on the spot. But it looks like we've got our game coming into action here. See, we've got this screen here. So we're going to see the Procrastinators first off, battling against Team Strafe. And between these two teams, we don't have a lot of information on them. The only two players that I've personally played with is SargJug and Amusi, and both of them are in completely separate teams. Now, just looking at just pure ranking alone, if I had to recall here, SargJug is outranking Amusi, but I believe they're pretty close here. Now, it's no surprise that SargJug is going to pick up the Viper, already hovering over it. SargJug is known to be one of the craziest Vipers that I've ever seen in terms of who we've played with. So his skill and level of expertise with Viper is very unparalleled. Now, Amusi is also a Cypher main, if I believe. I might recall that accurately. And that's going to provide a lot of control over onto site, especially since they're playing defender side first. Now, the Killjoy, I'd love to see a Killjoy pick up over on attacker side. It's a little difficult to pull off with a Killjoy for attacker side, but a defender side Killjoy is so strong. And I guess holding down the site is going to be strong for KJ. It looks like they're not going to... Oh, maybe Diana's going to pick it up here. Now, typically, we see one healer on each team. Some smokes coming in. Not quite sure if Deviant is going to... Oh, I don't know if that's going to be a game crash or not, but who knows? Let's take a small break. Looks like, yeah, pre-game. Someone crashed, I bet. Didn't pick their champ. Tisk, or I guess it's agent in this game. Didn't pick their agent. Tisk. While we get that all sorted out here, just take your pick here. Just based on names alone, I mean, we don't have a lot of information on ranking, on how well these players play with their respective characters here. I guess you're just going to go off of, based on their name, how well do you think they'll do? There we are, ladies and gentlemen, back into the picks and bans again. Now, thankfully, each team doesn't get to see what each opponent gets to decide in terms of their picks and bans. Not like League of Legends at all, where it could go either way. You could see exactly how that goes, and that kind of affects it a little bit. But let's see how this plays out first. So Looks like a lot of the players are going to hover. Oh, a different pick this time coming in out of Diana. The Astra pick. And I love to see Astra in this game. When played right and correctly, can provide so much map presence from any single point of the map. I mean, I rarely see a good Astra player. It's very difficult to pull off because first you have to place your stars. The opponent can see them as well. But when placed right, and you can take a site right away, and you can hold the site so strongly. And when that comes in with the world divide, that ultimate comes into play, man, oh man, does that game get hectic. Now, not a whole lot of... Oh, we got the smoke coming in from Viper on the defender side team, the procrastinators. Actually, we got the team lineups all reversed. Let me fix this for you guys. There we go. Don't want to mess that up for you guys. Same thing should be here. Get that all sorted out for you guys right away. Now Split going to be our first map here. And with SargJug going on the offensive, typically what we see out of SargJug's Viper is, and most Vipers I would say, is the fact that once they manage to plant the bomb, Sarge loves to hold on to that site and hold that position, even sometimes on top of the bomb, and then he'll smoke, zone out. He's got so much zoning potential. There's a lot of offensive from the defending side here, and the biggest controller on the sites is going to be a Musi on the Cypher. Depends how they play it here. I don't know. Picking up the Sage, that's going to help out if they're able to split up both members. The game still going to load here. If I had to pick on who's a little bit more favored to win, I want to say it's going to be in favor of the procrastinators. And the reason why is mainly due to the fact that you can see with the procrastinators, I feel like they've got a much more control, much more stronger offensive, and a really good solid defensive. You've got the Sage Wall, you've got the Astra with all the utility around with all of her stars. Meanwhile, over on the other side, the most utility and defensive side you've got is, I mean, aside from the pressure that comes in from the Viper and the Rays a little bit, you've got the Sage Wall and you've got the Cypher pickup. We'll see which side it's going to go. It looks like they might be going for a full-on rush over on the B side here. Musi's got to be careful. I mean, could get taken out at any moment. They might start peeking. They don't have a good vision on him here just yet here, but Amuzi seems to hear them. Going to trigger out his wall, his cage. So they're not going to engage just yet here. They're just trying to get the information, but Amuzi does spot out one, spot out two. He's got a good trigger discipline, but they are going to spot him out here. Amuzi, can he get away here? He's not going to be able to get out in time. They're trying to plant. Is going to come in already from the Astra. Diana managing to secure that in. You gotta be careful. Daddy Dully gonna go for the engage here. Does not get the damage off. Avatar Korra, it's gonna be up to you. Up to the SargJug again. He's getting some good damage. He managed to take down the Solaris. Over on the Yoru. Avatar Korra and Demon are gonna go for engage. Oh, SargJug with a clutch play! Managed to take down not one, not two, but three members. How in the world did he pull that off? And this is the type of play that makes it so difficult for SargJug to come in from. I mean, because Sarge is so knowledgeable and so experienced with this Viper pickup that what ends up happening is he just holds the site, and the moment that plant came in, I think it was over, because Sarge has so much utility around keeping that control, around keeping that damage, that he's able to just take them down without even really being there that much. And then the moment they had at a side peek, I mean, it wasn't as effectively well played from Team Strafe, because they went back in for an engage right when, I mean, they didn't time it well with their swings, with their peaks. One was looking in a different direction. Maybe that's why SargJug was able to get that win, but looking at this play here, looks like they're going to go for a slight push, zone them out. Every single member of Team Strafe is over on A site, but there's going to be a little bit of a rotate Red team already trying to make their way back. See how this goes. Gotta be quiet here, but Deviant gonna get spotted out, taken down. Now they're on the rotate here for Team Strafe. Gonna regroup, gotta recuperate. Sarge already on near the site here. Hasn't spotted anyone out just yet, but the Astra Star gonna zone them out, provide a good, decent cover, and the plant is gonna come off. This is a perfect angle for Sarge to come in from. Now Daddy Dully gonna get walled off here. Good thing they didn't throw that bomb just yet, but zoned out. Has a good vision over on the jet, but Yoro gonna get taken down here. Avatar Car coming to the side, manages to get the kill onto the jet. Avatar Car gonna come in slowly. Doesn't spot out anybody just yet here, but that's one. It's all up to Avatar Korra. If they're able to take down on this 1v1, again, we've got Sarge. What plays are gonna make the damage from the poison? The acid is gonna come in. Avatar Korra needs to take down Sarge, isn't able to get that last bit of damage, but the bomb, it's not enough time. Manages to get the kill pickup, but unfortunately, not able to defuse the bomb, and that's going to be it for this round. Oh! No, Avatar Korra! Sarge, oh Sarge. The captain, the leader, do not doubt the sergeant in this case, as he leads a charge with his infantry and gets a kill from beyond the grave. And it's looking really good for the procrastinators. I mean, true to their name, Sarge is just procrastinating to a really good point where he would make his plant and then line everything up perfectly and then play out time. That's mainly been his goal in this round. But it looks like, if we're watching here, Nicole on the Reyna, they're trying to make their engage, but they're getting zoned out by the Viper Acid. And that's the enemy Viper of Acid. Most of the members for Strafe gonna be over onto this A site here. Not a big rotate just yet, but it looks like procrastinators want to start rotating. They do spot out Muzi. Muzi gonna be able to get the kill onto Nicole here. Muzi gotta be careful here. He could be in a very prominent position, but just as we didn't even get to finish the sentence, Muzi gets taken down. Meanwhile, if you take a look at Sarge, he's going for the roam on the other side. Oh, Jet. Kogs gonna spot out one. Maybe take down two. No, that's not gonna be it here. He's gotta regroup. He's gotta rotate. He had a good lurk. Avatar Korra able to spot out one. They've got the information. They know they're on the rotate. And you can see Jet or Ray's gonna rotate over inside. Sarge is already planting here. They're going to spot each other out. Diana! Oh my goodness. Diana gonna get taken down. That's Avatar Korra. Picking up that one kill. Might go for the two. Gonna spot out the other one. Not enough time. 42 HP left. How are they going to play this out? Karinia. There he is. Oh, Avatar Korra getting bested by the other Sage. Karinia looking strong. Daddy Dully, it's all up to you. They don't have a lot of time left. Time is gonna play out here. They might get Karinia on the retreat. Pick off one. It looks like Daddy Dully's just gonna wait it out. They know they can't contest it. Sarge has got good lineups, good offensive, but oh no, here it comes. Here comes the shot from the side, and there goes Karinia. Daddy Dully biding his time, able to pick off one at least. But still, game is gonna be 3-0 in favor of the procrastinators. Man, oh man, how in the world is Strafe supposed to come back from this? I mean, you could see that procrastinators, they make a very solid and quick push, and then they deny all the vision that comes in from Team Strafe. Team Strafe, they need to focus on trying to get more information, and I think maybe a better pick in this case would have been Sova. It's hard to decide and talk about how they could have played this better, they could have picked better, but right now, oh no, you can see an engage coming in. There goes one from each side of the map. From each team, Daddy Dully trying to get whatever he can, but Nicole already on the side. First player gonna spot out the enemy team. They're just waiting. They're biding their time here, but see the Reyna. Oh, Daddy Dully flying way to the end. Gonna spot out Diana. Diana is gonna take down Daddy Dully. And I don't know how I feel about saying Daddy Dully so often, but Amusi able to spot out the one they know. And the res coming in. Renia, you don't have a lot of time. You've got to go in here. Here comes the engage from Cokes. Cokes is able to get that kill, but the defuse coming in. Finally, the defenders get 1 point in this game with a great comeback. Great rounds from both sides. And I think that Astro Wall, although it had a very great initiation, it also allowed Team Strafe to make a counter push and the take back a lot easier for them, because now they've got a lot of vision. They're able to get on site and position themselves a little bit better and then make their push. And the music getting a few picks over on the side just before they made their push made it a lot easier for them to engage. Oh, but it looks like it's going to be a mid push. They don't have a lot of good defense on mid just yet. They've got the zone. They've got the control. Oh, but Divian, they're going to spot out one. That's going to be one. Cokes gets taken down. But Divian and Cokes taken down so far. That's another one. Amusi getting taken down as well. Defenders not looking so good. They're trying their best to try to hold it. But with no wall and Sage, they might already get the push. Daddy Dolly gonna engage, spots out one, spots out two, takes down one. Diana, you're out of here. And now Krinia wants to engage here, but Daddy Dolly, no! What happened? Daddy Dolly had a great, fantastic play from that. What happened? Daddy Dolly, no, he's gonna. This is what happened when you try to BM, ladies and gentlemen. If you try to BM chat, you get what's coming to you. Deviant might be able to spot out Nicole, might be able to take him down here, but the damage is done. That's Nicole for the 3. Is it going to be a 4K? Solaris, it's up to you, man. You're going to get that kill. You're going to stop that 4K, but you still got to stop Krinia. You still got to defuse the bomb. I don't think there's enough time. Here comes the flash. Krinia, oh no, the wall. The wall. Solaris, you don't have enough time, man. You've got to get out. You've got to pick your push out of here. Looks like he's going to go for it. Krinia's just going to wait. Here comes the push. Can he get the defuse out in time? The damage! What? Was that defuse? I think that was. I'm pretty sure that was. Oh my gosh. Am I tripping? I think he got it. Oh, this just in chat. We're not hearing game audio. Give us a sec, guys. How does that sound? The last second diffuse. I honestly thought he didn't make it. I mean, the damage was done. I didn't really hear diffuse or anything, I guess. Deviant. Here comes the ulti, and this is going to be perfect for them to stop the engage here. Very quickly, very quick, easy rotate. The Viper ultimate from Team Strafe, that's going to stop a lot here. Daddy Dolly is going to get picked off here. It looks like procrastinators, they don't want to engage just yet, but one's going to get picked off here. The heal's going to come in from Diana. They're able to take down the 1, 2, and 3 is already gone for the defender side. There's too many members to hold up against. They're still going to go for the engage onto the B site, even with the Viper ultimate still available. They know they don't really need to engage. Both players of Team Strafe could be there. But now here comes the rotation. SargJug should be able to spot out Avatar Cora, and that's going to be the shot in the head. And now, Deviant should already be rotating. They already got vision, and they know that they're on A site. That's going to be 1 pick off from Deviant. Deviant has a possibility to do this. I mean, they're not really... Oh, they did plan. I don't know what I'm on here, but there goes Deviant. And there goes that last bit of hope for a miracle ace comeback. Now, with Team Strafe trying to set up as much as they can, I think maybe in this case, instead of the Cypher, maybe a KJ would have been a little bit of a better pick for the defense. On the retake here, they've got some pretty good retake potential. I mean, the Viper, you've got the Raze and the Yoru able to initiate with some different utilities that they've got. But it's just team procrastinators just have a much stronger team composition, and they're playing to that team composition a lot better than Team Strafe is. Now, Musy's all by himself over on A side or B side. He might get taken down. He gets a little bit of damage on him. And he's trying to hold. He's got the backup. Yoru might not be able to make it in time here. They're going to utilize Musy's cage to try to make a push here. But Coke's able to get the kill onto Musy. And that's them already onto the site. Now, it's a matter of how are they going to retake here. And even if they're going to retake. So Lares going to be able to jump right in. Spots out Karinia here. But not able to get the kill. They know Reyna. Reyna going to... Nicole... get the kill onto Solaris here with a great engage here. And who is the last player? Of course, it's going to be Deviant as they bought out their time. But that's going to be another one. Bites the dust. Procrastinators are just looking so good. It's really going to take a lot of defense control and very quick rotations coming in from Team Strafe. I think what they need to do is the fact that once they start to see members of the procrastinators engage, no one's really split pushing. No one's going for the lurk. They're going all in on one site. They need to immediately go for the rotate, and they need to communicate that a little bit better. But of course, that's easier said than done.
Get out of my way.
Musy gonna wait out. That's one member taken out here, and Astra all gonna come in here. Nicole and Musy getting distracted here, doesn't spot out Nicole in time, is going to get taken down. Daddy Dully going to get taken down aside. Already, the procrastinators engaging, taking the site, and now it's back to the rotate here. But what's this? A battle between these two members over on the side. Coke's getting taken down. Coke's is their carry. They've got a chance. Avatar Korra, or it's very hard. How's that going to play out? Oh, the heal. No. Oh, no. Now, that was a lot of engage, a lot of ultimates being used from the procrastinators. That's 1, 2 ults coming in. Even the third. I mean, you've got... Was that 3 ults? I'm pretty sure that was. I mean, you saw SargJug doesn't have any more ult orbs in play. Should have got at least 1. Diana on the Astra did use her ult to engage that last fight. And Kogs started off that fight with an ultimate and was able to get a good pick out of it. So what procrastinators do is they deny a lot of vision and they get a lot of good vision. Musy's doing a pretty good job here of denying and stopping this push here, but can he hold it long enough? Daddy Dully, you might be able to spot out Diana from the side. Spots out 1. That's Daddy Dully. Might get taken down. Daddy Dully get taken down here, but at least picks up 1 and 2. Here comes Diana. Diana gets taken down. Musy doing a fantastic job with the cage, with the traps. And again, we're back to SargJug trying to make a play. Here it comes. And that's SargJug getting taken down by Solaris. Finally, defenders making a great counterplay here. Now, that was all due to the fact that Musy held that site extremely well. And the reason why is because, if we can take a look here, Musy holding over onto this open side here, managed to put the cage in and then set up the trap. That once they walk through, they'd get caught right away. He'd have the vision to be able to take them down. He wasn't able to, however, he had the backup from Daddy Dully to be able to engage and take him down. But it looks like they're going to go for now, finally, a split push here. Here comes Daddy Dully from the side. Coke's able to get the kill onto Daddy Dully. And Daddy Dully, what were you thinking? Oh my goodness, Avatar Korra pulling out the shotgun, wants to get the kill, but gets taken down at the end. And now that's going to be procrastinators able to get the push onto the B site and the plant. But Diana getting caught out here by Solaris' push. 3-3. And now it's a battle for the retake here. Nicole's got a good spot holding. But Deviant, you're gonna get spotted out here. Spots out the 1. Nicole gonna get spotted out, taken down by Solaris. No, it's gonna be a turnaround event. And now it's up to Musy. Can he make the clutch? He's got to take down 1, 2, and 3. And they've all got good lineups here. Here comes the one. Amuzi takes him down. Amuzi, the too much damage. The slow is going to come in. He hasn't spotted out Sarge just yet. He's making his push. He's on the site. He could go for a defuse, but the damage is there. Sarge just has too much control. Once Sarge has the plant over on site, it's incredibly hard to take it away from him. You have to go for the focus on taking him down first before he even has a chance to take down those or activate those pools of acid. But that's easier said than done, because if you go for an aggressive push, I mean, there was one other member on the other team for procrastinators that could have taken down. On top of that, Sarge could have taken down as well. But Sarge is really dictating the pace in this game.
Toxins going up.
What's it gonna be? Are they able to spot out one? Coke seems to be the playmaker. In terms of initiating, are they able to spot out one? Sarge coming in, spotting one, spots out Avatar Korra, doesn't get the kill. Cokes doesn't find anything either just yet, but one's gonna get taken down from Nicole. But Coke's gonna follow it up here, dash away. Able to deny that vision, spots out Avatar Korra, but gets taken down. Nicole. Who do they spot out? Amuzi's taken down here. That's an unfortunate push here, but they spot out Avatar Korra and they get the kill. That's going to be procrastinators making an overwhelming point just before the switch. And now 8-3, and they're looking strong. And typically it's so much harder to, I mean, but let's see how it plays during the switch. Because the game could completely turn around, or is procrastinators going to keep up this momentum? Because they've got a lot of good initiating stuff, a lot of good zoning and control. And a lot, I don't know, they might even have a better hold. It's just, this whole team composition might look better overall for procrastinators. But let's see how this push plays out. Deviant gonna use the ulti to deter again. Almost gets taken down. 87 HP, 24 shield. But the Ares coming in. And that's mainly gonna stop them from the push here. But you can see Cokes is gonna lay down on the wayside. They might get the rotate. Daddy Dully very close to Diana. What in the world is this wall? Spot out the one. Avatar Korra hiding from the side. Daddy Dully just barely peeking out. There goes the one on each member on each side. But Daddy Dully's got a good position. If they peek out here, Daddy Dully's going to be able to go. Oh, he's going to go for the engage. No, he wants to go for the retreat. Now, they do have the vision over on mid, but for not much longer here. You see the spikes get taken down, and the shot coming in from Solaris gets the kill onto Nicole. They do have vision on Spike. They know exactly where it's going to be. Amuzi able to pick off one. Might get the second. No, Coke's going to get the kill. Cokes, it's up to you. You have to get the kill, but you're pinned from the side. What's it going to be? He gets the kill onto the one. 20 seconds left. You have to rush. You can't go into B site either. If Cokes makes his way to B site, oh, but there's not enough time. You have to go to B site. It's all or nothing. The kill or the plant. How is this going to play out? Cokes planting onto the side. Very well played here. 3 seconds left on the side, and Cokes going to get the kill with the ultimate. That's got to be the play of the game. That clutch play from the side.
Switching sides.
How in the world? This game has monumentally been decided by Cokes' engages and those clutch plays. On top of that, Sarge has been providing so much support for Cokes that after the take comes in, the retake coming in, Sarge is able to zone out and control so well. These two pair are a match made in heaven. Now, we are in the second half of the game here, and so far, we're just starting out. There's nothing to analyze. So, guys, we're hyping. Sometimes we hype you up, but sometimes it's not going anywhere. It's really going to depend on how these two players set up their play. Sage Wall going to come down. And immediately, you can see how the procrastinators, they immediately rotate towards the aid of A site. Not sure where Daddy Dully might be experiencing some sort of technical difficulty. Diana Diana gonna get the kill onto Solaris here. That's a great hold onto mid. And that's gonna stop the quick rotate. Diana holding this site. This is huge for them. If they're able to keep this hold up, I don't know how this is gonna be. Avatar Korra. Gotta be careful. Gonna get spotted. Out spots out Diana. Diana gonna get the kill onto the 1 and the 2 with Coke's aid. Up to Amusi. As you can see, there's one unfortunate AFK. Amusi gonna be all sneaky beaky like. Nicole watching this site pretty well. Didn't spot out Amusi, unfortunately. Amusi could go for a plant here, but then what? What's the plan, Amusi? You've only got a little bit of time. They are aware. They know Amusi trying the best to make that play of what he had available. Is going to get taken down. We are 10-3 in the round. And it's looking really good for the procrastinators. Now, if Strafe wants to make a play out of this here, I mean, at this point, it's gonna be tough because they're down 1. They're down 7 points. And they're just getting out strategized at every turn. The way that procrastinators just quickly rotate, and Peanut, or not Peanut, Peanut's here in spirit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Amusi, you gotta watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. Cokes is gonna tell you why, but not that well. Now, Cokes putting a good hold. Now that Strafe was able to get that kill onto Cokes, this is going to be huge for them. They're going to be able to try to take down this site here, but Sarge over on the wayside. Gotta watch out. Amusi is aware of where Sarge is, but can't show himself just yet. Oh. Doesn't know exactly where Sarge is going to be. Sarge is going to peek around the corner, spot on Amusi, take down 1, takes down the 2.
Spike down B.
But he's got to be careful. I don't know why he needs to be careful, but that's going to be it for Strafe as the last member. Gonna get taken down over AFK on base. Slash pause? No? Anyone know how to pause?
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane. I should.
If Team Strafe are able to pull it together, if they're able to get the kill into the Cokes, that's gonna stop heavily the damage potential that comes in from the procrastinators. And then they need to take out Sarge. Those are gonna be the 2 playmakers on that team. But again, easier said than done. Looks like Amusi, they want to go for a take onto the B site. B site's their best bet. They've only got the Astra in position, readily available. Everyone else is on A site or hovering over mid site. Now the quick rotate could come in from the Reyna. But Astra's doing a good job of holding us. A slow push is very much needed. By denying the information from Diana, from the procrastinators, this is going to be huge. Amusi, be careful. Amusi got to watch out for that pick. This is the perfect time for Amusi to come out right when Diana wasn't looking. Diana's able to pick off 1, but not able to spot out Amusi just yet. Amusi and Diana are just going to run circles around each other. Amusi gets the kill into the Cokes. That's the play they need, but they got to be careful. Amusi, there he goes. And now it's up to 2. 2 against 3. Well, this is going to play out. Diana in a prime position, but gets taken down by Avatar Korra. And now they're going to make their push. The 2 are on site here. They've only got 25 seconds. Not enough time to go to A site. They've got to make the play now. Spots at the 1 and gets immediately shot. Avatar Korra, what is your play now? You need to watch out for that op shot.
10 seconds
but
left.
easier said than done. You've got the bomb. You've got the spike. You can go for the plant. But you gotta get the kill onto the one. No, the heal timing spots at the one, and that's 1 second left. That's not gonna be a plan. That's gonna be defender win. But a huge win for Avatar Korra as they pick up the up.
Match point.
Now we're here. Match point at the very end. This is where they need to pull out all the stops. Daddy Dully, I mean, that's so unfortunate because Daddy Dully was a very big playmaker and initiator on their team for Team Strafe. And with him being AFK, that's going to hurt hard.
Toxins going up.
Now, this Sage Wall, the cage, this is being perfect. Oh, but the counter Sage Wall to try to stop that counter engage. They do have a pretty good op readily available for the shot. They're going to be watch out for the peek, but Cokes is going to be able to take down one. But they're doing, Team Procrastinators are doing a fantastic job at holding down sight. Now, it's easier said than done to hold down a site. They've got a pretty good hold. All these Sage Walls coming in, all the Astra Orbs and Smokes coming in are doing a fantastic job at deterring them away. They have to go for the rotate. Now, they can't bide too much time. They got to watch out. You can see Solaris had a good hold over onto mid-site. Oh, Cokes coming in from the back. How Cokes able to jump up, dash from the side, and pick off one kill at least. Solaris engaged by the side. Solaris.
Player standing. Spike down mid.
It looks like that's going to be it for game number 1. The last member, AFK. GG's all around. But very well played from all of them. This is an unfortunate ending to the game as a backstab comes in from Nicole and defenders. The Procrastinators win 12-3 it seemed. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a short break as we get the next game in our show match of the day, Aqua Thunder, the Procrastinators versus Team Strafe 1-0. How can they make a comeback? Stay tuned and find out. Hello and welcome back here. We're here with our second game, potentially the last in a best of 3 match between the Procrastinators and Team Strafe. And now this time we're going to be playing over on Haven, which is pretty exciting of a map to play on. 3 different sites you can potentially take, and I think this might be the only map of its kind with 3 sites. I could be mistaken. Chat could correct me if I'm wrong. There's 3 different possibilities of a site that could get attacked at any point, and that mid control is going to be crucial in this game here. Now it's going to be up to each team's respective teams and players to try to control that mid as best they can, because there's so many different ways they can go. I mean, you've got the mid push that gives you over onto A site, over to B site, C site. I mean, there's so many different options there available. As long as they've got a good hold over on mid for the defending side, whatever side that's going to be. In this case right now, Procrastinators, and they're gonna get a good hold in this game.
Select your agent.
Got the last bit of time, and Sarge actually gonna pick up instead of Viper. Oh, it tricked me. I should have waited for the lock-in. We might not even get a lock-in. Deviant not locking in. Could reset the game. I believe it just did. Something about players not wanting to pick their characters, you know. As we get that sorted out, don't know who's gonna pick which agent first. Now, if we take a look at the last game here, 13-3 in terms of points in favor of Procrastinators. That is a huge advantage for them. They didn't really let up, even while they were on defender side, on attacker side. They didn't really lose that much. I mean, when they lost, it was just barely. I mean, like, it could have gone either way. But when they won, they just won. They got a lot of flawless rounds in at that. Now the Sova pick coming in from Amusi, that's going to help wonders, especially while the attacking push and any retake that gets possible. Because what tends to happen is the moment that Procrastinators do take a site, they didn't really have a lot to counteract that. I mean, Amusi was pretty good with Cypher with a good defensive hold, and then set himself up with a good counter retake on site. Not going to mean much if they're not able to actually take the game. Oh, actually, what's going on here? Players not picking agents, I suppose. So until we get that game set up here, the main playmakers in this game, at least on Team Procrastinators, has really been Cokes and SargJug. And it's mainly been Cokes with the initiation, with the engages, the picks, the roams, the everything that in between has been dictated by Cokes. And Sarge has just been able to provide the control and support that their team so desperately needs. And over on the other flip side, with Team Strafe, it's really been Amusi the one that's been dictating this game. And I suppose Solaris has been a very great factor into that as well. But let's see how well these two teams played out, and how well their team captains can coordinate and hold their team together for a defensive or offensive win. Now, the rotation is going to be the name of the game here. There's a lot more distance to cover in a short period of time, or especially in a short period of time on Haven, especially. We're into this game here. Now let's take a look at some of the picks that they're hovering here. I want to see Amusi back again onto the Sova. That's going to be a very great pickup for them. The Omen is going to provide a lot of smoke, a lot of good cover. I think in terms of just the attacker side, looking at Strafe, they've got a really good team composition so far, just in the making. I can assume it's going to be another Sage pickup, some other control type character, maybe. Oh, we got a Breach coming in, maybe. Breach, Sova, Omen, and Reyna over for Team Strafe. Pretty much the same comp coming in from the Procrastinate. They worked that comp so extremely well. Everyone played their agent to the T, exactly how it needed to be done. And I don't see any reason why they need to change it up, especially when they had good attacking, good defending at that, and they're able to retake site and take sites very cleanly, very quickly. Now, attacker side, Team Strafe,
Choose your
they
agent.
needed to change it. Hopefully Deviant gonna pick this time. Not sure if we're gonna be able to lock that in. But 2 seconds left, not very hopeful. It looks like Deviant, the Deviant in this case, not wanting to pick that last agent. Will we ever get into this game? I don't know. Maybe if we start bongo tapping in chat, eventually they'll pick. Meanwhile, we get to sit here, chillax, enjoy some tunes while we take a look at some of the players' icons, I suppose. Now, if Musi and company on Team Strafe are able to take out Cokes, I think that's going to put a huge dampener on how well procrastinators are able to hold that site and able to play their plays. Now, most players, it should be a much quicker loading screen as most players already decided what they were going to play. Let's see how this plays out. Deviant. All up to you, Deviant. Everyone knows what they're going to play. Now, just taking a look at the team comp, depending on what Deviant picks, it could go out one of two ways. They're either going to have some control onto their site with a KJ or with a Cypher, or they're going to have some heals, either with a Sky or the Sage. I can imagine it could be the Sage. Sage is a very popular and important pick and role to pick in these games, and that's going to kind of cover a little bit of both. And that's hopefully the pick, and hopefully a pick that comes in from Deviant. As one day we'll load into this game.
Select your agent.
Now, procrastinators, they don't have a lot. They do have the Astra that's been able to hold sites down pretty well. I can feel like they're... Oh, there we go. Deviant with the KJ pick. Now, what that's going to do is they're going to have a lot of damage output, but not a lot of sustainability, with the exception of Avatar Korra, who switched from the Sage pick over onto the Reyna. Now, this could be the last game of the day, as we can see. Both teams setting up their plays. We got on defending side the procrastinators featuring Krinia, Coaxed, SargJug, Nicole, and Diana versus Avatar Korra, Deviant 37, Amusi, Solaris, Daddy Dully on Team Strafe. What is Team Strafe gonna decide this time around? I almost said, what is Daddy Dully gonna decide this time around? Now, once Team Strafe, I think I like their team comp a lot, but I gotta give it to procrastinators in terms of overall ability to hold down the fort. I mean, look at this. A wall coming in from SargJug and the acid pool. Gonna hold it. Spots out one, spots out two, and is able to get 2 kills right off the bat, right off the get-go. Here comes the 3. Can he get the 3rd? That's gonna be 3 kills for SargJug.
Down. C.
Already, Strafe on the back foot. How in the world is Solaris gonna turn this around? I mean, it's a 1v4. He's on the site. He's gonna get spotted out by Cokes, but Cokes able to get the kill, and that's gonna be a strong defender showing for the procrastinators. The moment Sarge had a fantastic hold onto the site. He had a wall. He dropped it down at the right moment and caught Team Strafe with their pants down, essentially. They got caught out, and they didn't have a lot of time to react. Meanwhile, Sarge was able to get the pick quickly onto the 2. I think it was also really good timing from Sarge. He had that time down almost perfectly, it seemed. Now, I was a little bit worried on how well the Viper would be able to hold down the site without the, I guess, these Killjoy, typical Killjoy or Cypher pickup. But Sarge is doing a fantastic job at holding down the fort. Irena already onto the site. Nobody there really to contest. Sarge is the closest person. Might get spotted out by Avatar Korra, but Sarge gonna get engaged here. Is able to spot out the 1, but not get the kill. And now they're in a deadlock battle with Avatar Korra getting shot from behind. And that was a beautiful retake. If only Team Strafe was able to back them up. It seemed like it was more of like a pick off, a roam. But now they're over on B site, gonna make their way over onto A site here. The next person to catch up to them is gonna be Nicole. But they're not gonna be able to spot out 1 just yet. Deviant gonna spot out the 1. Not able to react in time. That's Diana gonna be able to get that kill. Now Solar is gonna peek out with the Marshall, get a good hold on a good spot. Spots out the 1 and gets the headshot. Fantastic shot coming in. Coke's already on site. 1 left. It's up to the breach. How can they play it out with just a ghost? Not a lot of damage. Not a lot of time. Nicole gonna get taken down. Daddy Dully's gonna get spotted up by 3 members and get taken down. And that's defenders looking strong once again. Very fantastic counter pick up on the retake for the procrastinators, and I loved how they played that. I mean, I think it was more of a very quick rotation, very quick jump in all together at the same time. That coordination must have been very difficult for them to coordinate and communicate together, but when they coordinated, it coordinated very well. Meanwhile, on Team Strafe, they weren't able to get a setup very well, but oh man, Coke's pulling out the sniper and the op. Just when they peeked out was when they showed. Daddy Dully able to get the kill onto Nicole. Gotta watch out, Cokes with the op. If they peek out at the wrong moment, it could spell disaster. But now Diana gonna be able to spot out Avatar Korra, and that's 2-1 so far in favor of procrastinators. They're looking good. They've got a good hold. Breach is pretty low as well. Managed to take down Cokes, and Daddy Dully gonna get taken down as well. It's gonna be all up to Krinia to be able to spot out 1. They spot out Amusi, taken down. Amusi trying his best. He had the good idea, but unfortunately 3-1 makes it very difficult, especially when they're closing in on his position very, very quickly. Now, Team Strafe hasn't been able to coordinate an attack as well as they hoped. They've gotten some good push, but as they make their push, some of them just get caught out. Haven seems to be a very difficult site for them to be playing around and trying to take some control. Ulti already up from Cokes. Cokes has a good position. Marshall is picked up by Solares, but how is that going to play out? Amusi going to be able to spot out Cokes, but it looks like they're going to be able to stop the push with a wall over onto mid. They want to go for this push. Here comes a stolen sight, and that's 1-1. Nicole gonna be able to get a quick flick, take 1 down, make their way back in. Daddy Dully already calling it GG. That's spotting out 1. Coke's gonna get taken down, and now this is mischief and mayhem as almost all the members of the attacking side gets taken down. Sarge might be able to turn it down. Now it's a 1v1 scenario. We've got Avatar Korra versus SargJug. Here it comes, the moment of truth. Who's going to spot out who? Avatar Korra coming from the side. Might get spotted out from SargJug, and SargJug gets taken down. And that's Avatar Korra getting the first point for Team Strafe. And that's their comeback that they wanted. And that really all came down to the hecticness that happened over onto that mid side. And that hecticness really thrived in their favor. I mean, you had smokes coming in and Cokes coming in for a very aggressive push. And I think Cokes was just playing a little bit too over aggressive when it really wasn't necessary. They could have played time, but I mean, if you're having fun with it and you think you could do it, go for it. By all means. Now it's looking like a push over onto A site. The wall is going to stop them from that push. Avatar Cora might spot out SargJug. Does not get the kill. SargJug just barely getting out of that one. And the world divided gonna come in here. They're not able to spot out one. SargJug has a good position. Not gonna spot out Daddy Dully, but Daddy Dully wants to get the kill onto SargJug. Solaris isn't engaging. Daddy Dully was all by himself on that push. They needed to coordinate that a lot better here. Ultimate gonna come in from a music. Doesn't get the one, but Cokes on the side gonna pick up 1, 2, trying to spot out the 3. Solaris is gonna make their push, but the counter smoke coming in, and Cokes missed the shot. Solaris gonna push. Oh no, that stab in the back, the BM from Nicole. No. You just had to do him dirty like that. And now Divian, it's a 1v1 scenario. Very possible. And they're going to get the kill. That's going to be the kill, the clutch, the point win for Team Strafe. But still, the disrespect coming in for Nicole taking down Solaris. I feel so bad. Now, although Team Strafe got the point on that, I think it's more so with the procrastinators. I think they're not taking it as seriously as they were in the last round. They're having a little bit of fun. That's costing them rounds here and there, but they've got to watch out. They can't do this too much here. Strafe is really starting to get their stride together. Push already coming in. It's one member down. That's the breach. Krinia might get taken down as well. No, the smoke gonna come in from the Astra. Musi trying to get any information he can. Spots out the 1. Now he's gonna make his push. Gotta be careful. Smoke's already down. Diana on this side. Musi waiting it out very patiently. Gets the kill onto Diana.
Last player standing.
Trying to scan. Trying to figure out where they are. Can he get the plant off, though? Oh, Musi wants to go for a rush. He has a time. He can go for the C site. And it looks like that's what's going to be. They are nowhere near inside to be able to go for a counter here. But the retake should be a lot easier for them. They've got 2-1. Although Cokes is on the very far side, it looks like Sarge is going to be able to get spotted out by Musi first, but Musi going to play over on the long. How is this going to play out? Sarge trying to get the push. That might be timing. Sarge does have the information, does know where Musi is, but so does the Musi, and the Musi gets taken down by Sarge, and Sarge is able to get the counter retake in a very poor, unfortunate timing from a Musi as he gets taken down, and Sarge, Cokes is able to get the defuse. 4-2 so far. Now, this is going to be a very scary game because Sarge has a very strong hold with the Viper ultimate coming up. And the resurrection is available on Krinia with the Sage. Or there's Jet if you want to go by memes. But however, there's 3 ults already available for Team Strafe. I think if they coordinate this very well, they can easily take a site and hold that site. Depends on how they're going to coordinate this and if Daddy Dully is going to be available this time around. Looks like he's going to type in chat. And we've got the lurk from Avatar Cora. They'd like to make their push, but here comes the push over from Breach. Not used as effectively, but Cokes get taken down, but the counter engage from Sarge is going to take down Avatar Cora. Now there's 2 members of Team Strafe taken down already, and that's They've got 4 members on
One enemy
and
remaining.
procrastinators. There's only one left, and there it goes. That's the 3K coming in from Nicole, making the plays of the game. And how do you deal with this combo? Before, if it was a matter of Cokes coming in from the engage, now Nicole playing on the Reyna has drastically changed this game around. They've had so much more firepower, so much more engage, and so many more threats. Meanwhile, Sarge is able to... What is he doing? Sarge is able to get the control and around the map with any engage, any takes, any retakes, any holds. And the Marshall pickup from Solaris. That's going to make it very difficult for the Solaris to try to do anything. But now they're not going to be able to engage as a Sage Wall is going to block out their entrance towards C. Deviant gonna get taken down. Here comes the teleport from Omen. Solaris already onto the backside. Avatar Korra gonna get taken down here, but
Spike down.
Solaris already in the back, takes down 1. Can they take down the 2? Sarge is gonna reveal at that right time. Solaris can get the kill, but Solaris gets taken down by Sarge. Sarge with a counter engage, and that's 4 still alive for the procrastinators, and all taken down for Strafe. Now we're brought to 6-2. Still looking really good for procrastinators. They've got a good momentum coming in. You can see the gold differentiation coming in for both sides. And procrastinator, look at the weapons that they're able to pick up on. I mean, it's all Vandals all around coming in from Team Strafe. And I'm curious for you Valorant players in chat. Team Vandal or Team Phantom? If you do play. There's one already taken down from Team Strafe. Nicole gonna get taken down. That's a huge person that needs to take down. If Cokes is gonna get taken down here as well, that could be their counterplay. Solaris is able to get a kill. Very good one at that, but gets taken down by Cokes.
Spike down A.
Only one left. Deviant gonna get taken down as well. Not able to make their comeback play. You can't take down one without taking down the other. If you leave the other alive, they're gonna make the play and make the comeback as well. Team Strafe not looking so hot, unfortunately. However, Team Strafe is making a they've got good strategy in mind. I mean, they're splitting their pushes. They're not just all rushing towards one side. You can see the Omen. Looks like Omen doesn't have the ultimate up just yet, but they're going to bide their time. They're just going to wait it out, but Omen's got to watch out. If he gets taken down here, they're going to know where the spike is. That's going to spell disaster for them. Solaris slowly pushing in. Hasn't spotted anyone just yet, but Diana going to zone them out. Solaris. Gotta watch out, get spun out from the back, and that's the trigger discipline as Nicole gets 2 kills, but Avatar Korra able to get the counter kill. Now here's Avatar Korra using their ultimate, but gets taken down by Diana. Now it's all up to Deviant once again. All they can do is bide their time. Diana not gonna peek out. Here it comes, a moment of truth. Oh, not gonna peek out just yet. There goes the kill. Deviant making sneaky plays. Now has to take down 3 members. Sarge might just come from the back. Looks like they're just going to hover around here.
30 seconds
Deviant
left.
doesn't have the bomb. They've got a good hold on the bomb. They know that Deviant needs to come in from the side or get 3 kills. But, I mean, if you spread out, that's all it's going to be. Krinia might come into close contact with Deviant. Gonna spot each other. Krinia has advantage. Deviant from the side, and it's gonna be a quick flick, and there goes Deviant as Krinia gets the great hold, the great positioning, and the takedown. Now, Strafe, how do you come back from a game like this, 8-2? If we go by the metrics from the last game here, we've got already 13-2 in favor of procrastinators. If we go by this trend, it looks like procrastinator might go for a just back-to-back-to-back win, just closing out the game. They have a good momentum coming for them. They haven't lost on this pushes. Even though Strafe is strategizing, they're split pushing, they're lurking, they're doing the best they can. But Cokes is able to get a lot of good kills. Now, Solar's getting the pick onto Diana's going to help. They don't have a lot of good zoning control around that aside from SargJug. If they're able to get a kill onto SargJug, that's going to be huge. So far, nothing yet. Action, gonna wait. Daddy Dolly able to spot out Cokes, but not able to get any damage. The Bigot is down, and there goes damage. There goes Cokes. This is exactly the play they need. They need to hold the site. They need to plant right away before they're able to get a retake and get together. Now, this is a great use from Deviant's ultimate. They're going to try to hold it. Alarm bot's going to come in here. And Nicole might be able to get one. No, Nicole gets taken down. And this is a fantastic hold. It's going to be all up to Sarge and all up to Krinia to take this point. But Krinia might spot out Solaris here. Solaris gets taken down. 2-2. Sarge, you need to make your play. Take it nice and easy. The damage coming in. They've managed to spot him out. One left, and Daddy Dully's got a very great positioning around this, but Krinia's already on the defuse. Daddy Dully, you've got to engage now. The defuse is about to go, and that's the counter take that they needed, and that's going to be the so close push from Team Strafe. Daddy Dully just not positioned well enough, unfortunately, and that's going to be another point for the procrastinators. And continuing on without momentum. Guys, I'm on the edge of my seat. The way that these players come in, sometimes they come in very clutch, and I don't know which way it's gonna go out. This is not scripted. If it was scripted, we'd be going back to back and forth every game and overtime every time. Now, the World Divided is going to be a huge stop in the push and bide their times for such a long time. And for it to go across the map like this is crazy. I mean, let's take a look. It even goes under the map, holy. Look at this going all around, stopping every single push in every point of the map. However, not stopping the kills that comes in. SargJug able to spot out one, and Avatar Korra is able to get the kill. Now, that's 3 still alive for Strafe, and 3 alive for procrastinators. Laura's in a head-on battle against Cokes, but peeks right at the wrong moment, and Cokes able to kill. Now there's 1 left. It's going to be all up to Avatar Korra to make the play. They can make it. It's very possible. 1 against 2, and they've got the spike. Where are they going to plant in from? They've got the time to do what it takes to make the plant, but oh no. The resurrect, out of all times, out of all rounds, they had it. And of all people, Sarge. Here comes the slow engage. Avatar Korra. Gonna go for the wait. But all 3 members are already there. Avatar Korra not able to get a single pick, unfortunately. Oh, there goes the kill right at the moment. And Cokes able to secure that last round win, bringing Team Procrastinators 10-2.
Switching sides.
Now, the Team Strafe should have a little bit of an easier time in terms of holding, just due to the fact of all the smokes that they've got. All the vision denying, and with the KJ able to hold down one site pretty well with the turrets, with all the alarms, with the bots. They should have the stronger defense coming in from this side, but easier said than done. I mean, the way that the procrastinators have been playing, they've just been able to engage so fast that it's hard for the rotate to come in as well. Now, looks like they want to go for a push over onto our C site. The mixture of mid, but Solar is able to get the kill. Ori onto Krinia. Might get the kill onto the 2, but it's on the engage. 1v1 against Sarge. That's 3 kills coming in from Solaris. And now it's looking extremely strong for procrastinators as a huge, strong start right off the get-go for Solaris. Cokes is already on site. They did get the sound. And oh no, the push, the timing. Solaris might get the 4K. That's 4K coming in for Solaris. Can it be an ace? They are on the hunt. You can see build differences, Daddy Dully. Solaris, one more kill for the ace. And this is going to be the only one in the match so far. Possibly the only one in the match, period. 40 seconds left. Can this man do it? Solaris trying to find out where in the world is Nicole. They've got 100 health. Oh, they're going to spot him out here. Oh, no, but behind you, no, Solaris! And no, it's a turn of events. You thought Solaris was going to get it? No, Nicole now in prime and ready position to take this back. Should have let the man ace. Alarm bot getting triggered. They know exactly where they are. They know they're nearby.
10 seconds
They've
left.
got to go for the bomb. And 10 seconds left. And there goes the push. Defenders holding it strong. And that's 1 point coming in favor of Strafe. Now, by the last game that we have, in game number 1, where it went in favor of the procrastinators, it ended 13-3. So if we go by that same trend, that same metric, then Strafe, this is going to be the last point they get. Now, hopefully they're able to change the way that it's written and get the next point. But it's going to be up to how well they're going to be able to hold this site. Procrastinators have done phenomenally well at pushing. But let's see, Amusi able to get some information, but Nicole able to get a counter engage onto Daddy Dully, takes him down just to judge, and that's Amusi going to be able to get a kill back. Amusi, you're in prime position, watch out! There goes Cokes. Cokes going to take down Amusi, but gets taken down by David in the process here. Solaris coming in from the side. Gotta watch out. Solaris on the one. Takes down Sarge. Solaris is the playmaker here. Can he take down Diana? He gets taken down. And that's Deviant versus Diana. 1-1. What's it going to be? Deviant spotting out Diana. Gets that information. Diana on the run. They've got 1 minute left. They can make it anywhere they want. They've got the time. And it's a very fantastic pick. Because moving away from that A site, now you've got Deviant who has to go in for the retake without her equipment, but Diana going for the engage here, and that's Deviant able to get the kill, and that's Deviant gonna be able to get the defuse, finally breaking the curse. They're able to break through the 3-point mark and get 4 points, finally bringing them 4-10. They still have got a chance. It's not over yet.
Swarm grenade out.
And this is exactly what we talked about in the pregame during picks and bans. Team Strafe have a very fantastic team comp in terms of just holding and denying vision. They're able to hold safe for so long with all their smokes, especially with Deviant picking up the KJ. That's going to be very strong for them, and it shows. I mean, they've been holding down pretty well onto these different sites. And Solaris has been going very hyper aggressive, but gets taken down in the process. Coke's able to get some good damage onto Avatar Korra. Amusi able to spot out one, but distracted by the other. Diana able to get the counter kill onto Amusi, and that's a great hold onto site already on the take. But Sarge lagging behind, getting walled off by Krinia. There's only one enemy left. They could get taken down soon. Deviant is on the run as 4 members of the procrastinators are hunting Deviant down. That's one. That's the shot. That's the sheriff. That's the kill. And that's 3 kills coming in from Nicole. Now, this game has really turned around. I mean, it went from Cokes being the star of the show to now Nicole. Nicole was playing the Sage in the last round, playing a very supportive role, but now we're seeing Nicole playing very aggressively, very hyper aggressively. And I think between these two teams, Solaris versus Nicole is where it's going to be. These 2 carries, if one of them gets taken down, then that's going to be it for their team. Especially if Solaris gets taken down, then Team Strafe they take a much bigger hit in terms of that, especially with the way that StarWise has been engaging in these team fights. Hoax already going to get a kill into Musi right off the bat with that one shot over with the daggers. Lars over on the side, managed to get one pick but get taken down at the cost of not getting much information, unfortunately. Now Daddy Dolly might spot out Nicole. Here comes a slow pick and the damage is done. There goes Daddy Dolly killing Nicole. Might be able to get another kill. They're going to be, they've got a good site hold here. Krinia's already on site planting, but gets taken down, not able to get the plant, unfortunately. And the spike is down here, but here's Cokes on the side. Cokes might get taken down, but Sarge, Cokes teaming up to try to take down and win this site here. Sarge has to be careful here. Deviant could get the damage off, but no. Cokes is brought down pretty low. Deviant's going to go in for the side push. Here comes the slow push. Deviant's got a little bit of time left. Now, Coke's in prime position to make this push, but he's got to watch out. Deviant, the last, the dagger right on the head. Gonna take down Deviant. And that's a 4K coming in from Cokes. And here is the match point. Potentially the last round of the game, unless Team Strafe has something to say about it. Solaris does have the ultimate. Could go for a lurk and engage. But what's it going to be here? Slow push, quick push. Looks like they just want to go all in here. Solaris already getting taken down. That's a one playmaker and a very big one at that. Getting taken off of Strafe. Oh, but the Daddy Dolly gonna get taken down. That's Krinia taking him down already. 3-5. There's another one here. Deviant gonna get taken down. And now it's one Sova, a Musi, team captain versus the world. Can he do it? Signs are gonna point to maybe not, but let's hold on to hope, ladies and gentlemen. A Musi, it's up to you. Can you spot out Diana in time? That's the one death, unfortunately, for a Musi, but a big win coming in for the procrastinators. GG's all around. That's 2-0 with a game win already coming in for the procrastinators. Very well played. But that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen, for our show match. Thank you all for tuning in to the first ever casted session of Aqua Thunder, hosted by yours truly, StarWise. GG. Now we're gonna rate somebody. We're gonna rate SargJug as his team did win. We're gonna move over onto his channel. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's content, please be sure to leave a subscribe or follow, at least a follow, so that way we can enjoy some more casted games and moments together. If you want to try playing on the next time, just give us a shout. We can try playing again another time soon, get you in on some of these casted in-house games. But thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time on the QLC stream on Sunday.